Long story short, it's time, ladies and gentlemen. Where is it? There it is. I have not watched the full thing. Was it the Nintendo Direct too? That's crazy. Anyway, let's go, let's go, let's go. Hang on, what happens if I do this? If I do this? Ah, it's him. It's him. It's him, bro. Oh, come on. I don't know how I want to view it.
Hey, can you hear me? Are you okay? You
It's
seem pretty out of it.
okay. I've seen a decent amount of this, so it's hard to not be surprised. Okay, we are gonna run this back. Okay. This like it visually looks so cool already. Was that it? It was just that like.
The wait is over.
He's back. He's back. See, I've seen most of these screenshots on Twitter. We'll go through the tweets I liked and stuff as well. But likely mature 17. I mean, this little bit here. Is this because they're in a virtual world? Is that like, are they low-key just spoiling it already? Like, I know it's 2026 coming 2026. That's alright. That's alright. But, yeah. I mean, it's 2026, you know? Danganronpa. When did Danganronpa 2 come out? 2013. Yeah, so over 10 years. 2 times 2. Well, why is it called 2 times 2? Is it like I saw someone joke around it, but is it unironically because, you know, they couldn't make the 4th version, like a 4th installment? Wow, we need to go back. This is insane, bro. So that's the island? I mean, that's the little meeting hotel thing we had. The pool's, it's not even a pool, it's more like a circular. It's not even a pool anymore, we just ditched the pool. Was Byakuya our neighbor originally? I always thought, I'm just assuming, Nagito was our neighbor. Okay. But yeah, like this looks cool already. I didn't think that's how it looked though, the stairs, but it does look cool. I saw, okay, so yeah, newer sprites which look cool. They do look very dope. The moving is a little bit weird. It's something I'd have to get used to, but like, it's a bit funny. It's kind of a bit funny to watch, you know? They're moving like edits, bro. What are we doing here? But I'm sure I'll get used to it. That looks cool. This is pretty dope. Yeah, see, like, why are you moving your hands like that? So this is the replacing the side-scrolling thing, which is all right. I mean, I remember the walk cycle for that looked a little bit jank, and it was pretty funny pressing like Q and E to make Hajime walk quicker. But yeah, chapter 1, we're still playing as Hajime. Obviously, this can change, but yeah, a couple people were saying Hajime isn't going to be the main protagonist, but I still think he is. I still believe he is. Where was... Okay, so this is the start. This is the very start of the trial. Why don't they got folders up there? 4, 8, 12, 16? 4 survivors? The 4 that are meant to survive? I wonder if they're still going to go down the route of, like, Chiaki technically not being a thing and she's more like an NPC. Got Mikan. Mahiru. I saw someone say that they removed her freckles, which was a little bit sad. Let's look at our boy. Yes, sir. This just looks so cool. I can't wait. And that's all we get, unfortunately. I feel like these don't look like new. I don't think these are new. I think these are just still from the old game and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't think these are updated. I actually can't tell. I can't tell. But yeah, even this looks so much better than what it did before. Chapter 2? Oh, that's chapter 2 already. Yeah, I mean, I think the pressing issue on everyone's mind is because it's gonna be new killers and stuff like that. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna get the victory royale? I honestly don't know. Like, I think it'd be cool. Like, I realistically, I'm just hoping Ibuki makes it all the way to the end. That would be awesome. That would be the best outcome. I wouldn't even care who else makes it as long as Ibuki makes it. That'd be awesome. But it doesn't matter because some people were saying were hoping this would kind of retcon Danganronpa 3 like the anime. I kind of hope it doesn't because Danganronpa 3's it's all right, man. Like I feel like it gets overhated. It's pretty good. I enjoyed it when I was watching it. I didn't think it was that bad. Maybe it's because I didn't deep it too much and I didn't analyze everything, so it didn't all fall apart to me. But when I watched it, I thought it was really dope. And like like the Junko arc and stuff when they were all like hanging out and just kicking it, that was cool. I don't think it's gonna wreck on that. Someone posted like 2 timelines. I'll show that in a second. It could be that, but the main point is it doesn't matter what happens in this game because obviously they're all still gonna live. Supposedly, I hope they shouldn't change that detail. They shouldn't change that major detail where they're all in a game because that would completely change everything. But yeah, if they're all still in the game, then it doesn't matter too much. They're gonna all live in the end, except for one. Maybe that's what they change. Who's the NPC this time? Gundam? Nah, I think Gundam's real. Realistically, Terra needs to get blown off the earth. Like, he just needs to go. Someone needs to nuke him. I don't even care. Do the same thing that happened in Chapter 1. Just do it again. Nothing needs to change about that. He needs to be gone ASAP. Just get rid of him. How many survivors do we think? 5 or 4? 5, assuming it's NPC, makes it to the end. So we'll go with 4 winners. Ibuki, Hajime. Man, they're all so like I wouldn't mind any of these guys being the survivor except for Terra. Terra's the survivor. I don't know, man. I feel like we're losing recipes. We've gone down a bad route. Soda would be awesome to see make it again, but I don't think bro has it, unfortunately. Like, I don't know. I feel like Nagito won't make it. Like, I feel like it's kind of his character. Like, if he makes it, I feel like, I don't know. It just depends. But I feel like him dying because of him being all about hope and stuff like that, I feel like they won't change that. It's still going to happen. I don't think Nagito will survive. Who knows who's going to win? I keep saying win. They're not winners here. They're not winners. I gotta stop saying win. They're not. This is not a competition. Either way, I hope Ibuki gets more screen time. That's the main takeaway from this. And yeah, was there a date announced? Just 2026. Okay. Cause yeah, I got confused with this tweet. But yeah, of course, we saw this. We cannot have Terra living. Yeah, remaking these will be dope. Even the desert tech island would be super cool. Yeah, this is nuts, bro. Oh, like, this is insane, bro. Look at Nagito's dumbass. Bro, like, they upgraded, bro. Monokuma got stacks. Either way, end of the day, we are hyped. We will be there. Generational, bro. Honestly, generational. But I haven't played any of the games recently for a reason. Alright, quickly, because I saw like two tier lists or whatever, or 2 predictions. I may as well do my abysmal predictions. Let's get this out of the way. Let's put you here. It'd be interesting if you got fried in the last moment. We'll do. I think I saw someone do Survivor. I honestly think she could be a killer. If she had to go victim or killer, I would see her as a killer. Killing Hajime would be pretty funny. You need to go immediately. Who will kill you? Soda. Soda's gonna mess it up. I'm kind of just dragging stuff, if I'm gonna be honest. Is there anything that I think that's actually insane? I can see Fuyuhiko being a killer or a victim. I can see it both happening. That's the thing. Tugami. Can Tugami pull this off, though? I mean, he was doing the prep to prevent a murder. I'm sure he could plan one. Dude, he's a gangster, right? You gotta be prepared. I feel like he's the only one who could do it. But to be fair, the most unexpected ones were doing the most insane kills possible. So, there's really no way to predict this. It could go any way. But I really do think this top prediction is pretty likely, or I think it'd be pretty funny. I'm just trying to justify myself here at this point. Like, I think the list is pretty much locked in. I'm just trying to justify the worst decisions that are ever being made. Nagito, nah. I can't. That's already. This is just an insane lineup. This trio going on right here. But then it'd be like, who transfers over? So one of these has to become the protagonist to figure out the end. Which, I'm sorry, I don't think any of you could do it. Which means Nagito would have to survive. That's if he survives to the end. Do I want to make Nagito a double killer? He's perfectly capable. That's the issue. If Hajime gets killed off in 2-5 for whatever reason, then Nagito's really the only one who can be the protag, or Akane, but I'm putting Akane as the killer. So maybe he could be here. How would he work here? These two get all buddy, he could use it against them and then end up getting a 2-piece. That could work. Do I really like these odds though? Am I liking this lineup of winners? Because then who's going to be the main character? Wait, Gundam was a killer. I can't have that as again. Gundam already was a killer. Ibuki's kind of a hope. It'd be really dope. I don't really see it as a killer. That's the thing. Peko, I think surviving is pretty likely. This is hard. This is very hard to do. My faves are clashing and stuff like that, and it's hard to make a proper list. Because then I also thought of this idea. Let's say this. Whoops. This. Akane killing her mentor. Someone she looked up to. Or basically her mentor. Her killing him would be pretty insane. But he already died. He was already a victim. I just think Akane could be a killer just because she was meant to be like the antagonist. She was meant to be what Nagito was meant to be from memory. I don't know how I feel about having Mikan as the killer twice. But I don't know. I think that's fine, I guess. I don't know how I feel about this double. It's kind of alright. But we need to get rid of someone. But the thing is, I don't think there'd be that many. I don't think Hajime would be the only guy surviving. That's the issue. But I'm also killing off all the guys at the start. But this is funny. I think this could happen. Tugami, I honestly don't see him living. Because him being a whole mystery and stuff like that. I don't see him living very long. Fuyuhiko just for shock. And he's a gangster. I don't think he'd win. I don't think he'd be a survivor. He can't be a survivor again. I just don't think that's going to happen. If he's going to be a survivor, then Peko can't be a survivor. I don't think these two can both be surviving. Only one of them can. So, Fuyuhiko's got to go. Unless... Now this could work. Oh yeah, we're cooking now. Oh yeah. Okay, this mix-up's looking a lot more interesting now. I'm just thinking, Sonia out of nowhere just drops a crazy bomb, and she ends up killing Tugami. That'd be insane. I think these two would eventually butt heads, and they'd be going at something. Nagito will exploit that again, and he'll kill them. These two is kind of a whack pick. I really don't know what else to do. I think My Hero's gonna win. But I don't know. It's tough. If it that could happen. That would be insane if it happened. But I don't want that to happen. Therefore, this is happening. How many killers do we have? We have one killer surviving. I think that's our issue. I think that would be alright. Terraterra's just gotta go. He's not going up any further. I promise you. He probably will, but I really hope he doesn't. Like, I'm thinking, who's capable of a double here? Nagito is. Obviously, Mikan is, but I've got a killing Chiaki already. Fuihigo crash out, and he ends up killing Nagito. These aren't really predictions. This is just interesting dynamics, I think. I think that's what we're going to do. We're not going to make proper predictions, because I'm really not going to be able to do that. I have no idea where this could go. Interesting dynamics, though. How I think the story would be pretty interesting if these type of dynamics happened. Sure. Let's just go with that. Let's go with that big cope, just so I don't have to think about this too hard. Like, I kind of don't want to leave Hajime on his lonesome here. Yeah, I think this middle bit definitely needs to change. Genuinely, I think Peko being a survivor is a solid pick. Maybe. In terms of survivors, realistically. This is the ultimate insane list. Do any of these even make sense? Probably not. I still think the first one is probably the best thing ever. But other than that, like, real picks, this is, like, I've gone over this before. This is probably the best pick. It's funny. It'd just be really funny if this happened. And these first three make sense. Yeah, whatever. Let's just leave it at that. Let's see how we go.